Cancer, and welcome to your reading. So this is for everyone who has Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus in Cancer. And also, as I always used to say, go to your own intuition and ask yourself if this is your reading. If not, just choose another video. And this reading is a timeless reading, which means that when it finds you, it's the right time for you to watch it. So I'm a great believer of no coincidences. I think, especially when it comes to these things, readings and such, it finds you if it's meant for you. So anyways, we're going to look at what's coming in for you. What's next in the pipeline, so to speak. Could be anything. So we're going to ask the cards and the universe what's coming in for you, dear Cancer. What's coming in for you? We're going to ask the cards and the universe for a clear answer. So interesting. It seems like you've had, I look upon this card as kind of the past, the recent past. And this is more now and this is more then. So you had some kind of a shock here. Something shocked you, some news that made you lose your balance, or it felt like the foundation under your feet sort of trembled. Some kind of drama, inner or outer drama. Often this is about inner drama. Since we're humans, we tend to create most suffering and drama in our minds and in our thoughts about future or about the future or about something that happened. We interpret things or we imagine things that scare us. But it seems like you found your equilibrium anyway here. So somehow you regained your balance and your harmony, even though this is still sort of could be a bit activated in you. You just sort of found your strength to balance yourself again. So it feels like this challenge that came in somehow made you level up here and it's like the sense is like, for me, the intuition here is like you took a deep breath and you sort of stepped back and watched the situation from a distance, and maybe you realized it wasn't as bad as you first thought, or wasn't as frightening as you first imagined. And so the future, it feels like this card can be interpreted in so many ways, but in this context, it feels like you're feeling secure, you're feeling safe, it's okay. So nothing is gonna really, this is in many ways the opposite of the Tower, that nothing is gonna happen here that will destroy your sense of security and safety. So you will remain safe. This is how I interpret it anyway, but we're gonna have some clarifications on this situation. What is it about? Oops. More specifically, what is it about? So yes, you thought you had it all together, and then something happened that made you realize you weren't. You might have thought that you reached the balance, the mastery, the stability, because you felt very stable and very sort of on top of things, calm and collected and in control. And then this happened that made you become out of control in an instant. And so now you had your stability, your balance, and this could have to do with someone coming in here, or someone, a love interest. It could have to do with that. And I'm thinking of Sagittarius here, because this is the card of Sagittarius, and this is also a fire sign. Could typically be a Sagittarius. But there's some, in this stability situation, somehow there's something that influenced you, that maybe inspired you to get your stability, your balance back. And it could have to do with a suitor of some kind. Could also be you, of course, finding the inspiration somehow to quite quickly pick yourself up from this state of mind to this. Because there's really a big difference between these two cards. They're also like total opposites. This is instability, chaos, fear, anxiety, and this is harmony, balance, peace. So this one is like an influence, an energy, or a person. You might, I don't know what I'm talking about here, but you might know exactly what I'm talking about. Hopefully you do, because it's important that you bring your own interpretation to these. I can only explain the energies, and it's also, you have to work with me and try to see how this can relate to the events in your life. But anyhow, the resolution of this thing is really both stability, security, and party happiness. So you will be relieved and happily surprised, and you will feel like, yay, let's go out celebrating this outcome. So there's really nothing to worry about here. As I see it, this one, the Tower, was something made up, mind-made, a story of yours that was activated. Something happened that activated your worst fears or your catastrophic imagination. And all I can say from these cards is that you will look back upon this and say to yourself, why did I make such a drama out of this? There was nothing to worry about. So let's see if we need, I think we're gonna have some other cards here. Gonna take 3 cards on these energies from this deck instead. Oh, the party card again, 3 of Cups. And the Tower, how funny, look. This is amazing. The Tower here, and the party card here, and then the 10 of Swords here. So this tells me that all these energies is inside of you. They're like channels on a radio. So it's all about what we tune into, which channel we choose to tune into and listen to. So you will always have the Tower inside of you, and you will always have the party celebration no worry card inside of you, and you will always have the 10 of Swords inside of you. You can always switch channel, and you have the responsibility here to tune into the right energy in you. When things happen in the outer world, it's really just you that can save you. So this tells me, like mirroring here, that even though you will feel in the outcome of this situation that you're safe and there's cause for celebration here, you can always activate the tower again. Things will keep on happening in your life. You can always bring out the tower in you, but you can always as well bring out the happiness and the taking things more lightly, enjoy life, and not focus on the worrying thoughts. You can always bring out that as well in any situation. You can always choose to focus on something else. We can't really control our feelings, but we can choose what we focus on or tune into. And this one just jumped out, the Emperor. So this tells me that you are the Emperor. You are really the ruler of your kingdom. It's your kingdom. Your inner life is your kingdom. And you have the power and the skill to... You're not helpless. You're not a victim. But you can choose what forces you, what energies you should focus on in your inner kingdom, so to speak, metaphorically speaking. And on the bottom of the deck, the Four of Wands, sorry. And this again tells me that this is your kingdom, really. This is the Emperor's kingdom. And you have the power to create the stability and the abundance, and the joy and the peace of your kingdom. So everything is inside you: darkness, light, harmony, chaos. Which forces are you going to align with, so to speak? Let's have one of the Jungian cards as an overall advice for you. So, 12. Let's ask the Jungian cards for an overall advice on this situation. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The Sun. How lovely. In this deck, the Sun is the child. It's about overcoming darkness, just as I said. It's the source of life, it's potential, it's the source of light, it is a young god, and it's also unification of opposites. So these opposites, as I told you, you have everything inside you, but you are the Emperor, and you are the child, the divine child, and it's really up to you how to rule your empire. It's not the outer circumstances that will create your life, it is the inner circumstances that will, in the end, it will determine the quality of your life. So good luck, Cancer, and it's looking really interesting and inspiring to me, and good luck with this, with all of this, and all will be well. Bye bye.